Alright, this is now supposed to start. Alright, this is now supposed to start. And it works perfectly fine. Awesome. I am gonna move this here. Right, enable chat. Alright, let me just log in real quick. I have to log in every time. Whenever I need to use Unity. There we go. Oops, that's not supposed to happen. Good. Alright. There we go. I'm just gonna boot up Unity real quick. What now? Ivane! Šta ima kod tebe, brate? Sve u redu ovdje. Nope. Not. Hatz. No. Map. Yes. No. The fuck is this? Seeds. Aha. No. Alright.
Did you know that you can use UML or X to edit your 3D models by extruding the face of an object? But what if you wanted to make Did you know that you can use UML or X to edit your 3D models by extruding the face of an object? But what if you wanted to make a window or a hole easily? Go to your tools, click on the push-pull icon. Now click, hover, and drag. You're now using SketchUp style modeling, but directly in Unity. Did you know that you can use UML or X to edit your 3D models by Did you know that you can use
Where's the tutorial I used to fucking watch? I think it's this one. Oh my fucking god.
Texture.
Oh my god.
What? How?
Base 44. Look, it pulls our
Piss off.
Provides a variety of primitives that you can use to create different shapes. To access these, left-click and hold to bring up the selection of primitives. For example, let's choose the stairs primitive and create it in the scene. Once the stairs are placed, you can adjust the number of steps using the options in the menu. Additionally, you can modify the circumference to create rounded stairs. Keep in mind that if you change to the Move tool, the menu will disappear. If this happens, you can re-enable it by selecting the Re-enable menu option. Next, let's create a cylinder. When you first create it, you'll notice that it looks quite low poly. To make it appear smoother and more rounded, use the side menu to increase the number of sides. If you switch to wireframe mode, you can clearly see the additional edges being added, which makes the shape smoother. Before we go any further, take some time to experiment and create different shapes to get comfortable with the tools and settings. There's also another tool called Polyshape, which allows you to create custom shapes using polygons. With this tool, you can draw any polygon shape, and ProBuilder will automatically generate the corresponding 3D object. This is especially useful for creating unique, irregular designs. Now that we know how to create different shapes, let's see how we can manipulate them. First, delete all the objects in your scene except for the cube. To begin editing the cube, click on this icon. You'll notice 3 icons appear in the top bar, which allow you to edit different aspects of the shape, like the vertices mode, the flat X as needed. If you select an edge or a vertex and right-click, context-specific options will show up. These options give you more control over shaping your object. For example, if I select a face and right-click, one of the options available is Bevel Edges. This option allows you to convert sharp corners into smooth, rounded corners. You can adjust the bevel amount using the menu, and by ticking the Live Preview option, you can see the changes in real time before applying them. Another useful option is merge faces, which is quite straightforward. It merges two selected faces into one. To use this, select one face, hold down Shift, and select the second face. Then click on Merge Faces, and the two faces will combine into a single face. Now, if you select a face and move it upward, you'll notice that other vertices move along with the face. However, if you want only the face to move independently, or in other words, extrude the face, you can hold Shift while moving the face. This action will extrude the face, creating additional geometry that extends from the original face. Now, let's look at how we can perform a loop select. As you can see, you can manually select an edge loop by holding Shift and clicking on each edge one by one. However, this method can be quite time-consuming and tedious. To make this process faster, first select a single edge, and then press Alt-L. This shortcut will automatically select the entire edge loop, saving you time and effort. Now, if you want to create an extra edge on your object, you can use the knife tool. This tool allows you to cut your object in any direction to add new edges. However, you need to be careful when using it, because if the points you create aren't perfectly aligned with the edges, it can cause geometry issues later. For a more efficient way to add a loop cut, there's a better option than manually cutting with the knife. Let's say you want to create a horizontal edge loop. Instead of cutting manually, select a vertical edge which is the opposite direction of where you want the loop, and press Alt-U. This will insert a horizontal edge loop automatically. This technique is especially useful when creating features like windows or doors. For example, if you want to create a window on a face, press Alt-U to add the necessary edges, shaping the face into a window-like rectangle. After forming the shape, you can delete the face to create the window opening. However, deleting the face this way creates another issue. You'll be able to see through the model, as the geometry will now be open. To fix this, select the face of the window and
Alt-U, but I cannot use the fucking Alt key, bitches. I had a talk with the AI about this. Told me something. Just forgot what it was. How am I the one with fucking trouble? Oh my god, this fucking internet, dude. There it is. Do I have to end my fucking life for this? Can I pause my life? Oh my fucking god. Was a good player. Someone I'm helping make stuff for, maps, animations and such. I mean, at the moment's maps. Trying to figure out some issue I have right now. Which I guess I'll have to close my live stream and continue later. My internet is plummeting right now. Ain't that a bitch? Awesome. I guess that is gonna be the way to fix it, but shit.